Never promise your parents that you are going to retire them in 3 months. This is not going to happen. You are sitting down, ideas will come. You're in the shower, ideas will come. You're having dinner, you're having breakfast, ideas will always keep flowing. I reached out to guys like me on Substack. I was surprised when he told me, Celeste, I know you, I've been watching your YouTube videos. I was like, never ever stay in a student lodge at all. Your environment matters more than you can imagine. Most of the times, if you execute 5% of the ideas you have, your life would have been transformed by now. Hey champs, welcome back to the channel. My name is Celestine. 8 months ago, I made the riskiest decision of my entire life. I dropped out of school in my 200 level and became a full-time YouTuber. I've made so many mistakes that have cost me a lot of time, money, and effort. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 of the biggest mistakes I have made to make your own journey easier, faster, and smoother. Let's get started. Never promise your parents that you are going to retire them in 3 months, because it's not going to happen. While I was trying to convince my parents to let me drop out, I was just trying different tactics and trying different tricks. I was like, hey dad, time is just what I need. You guys just give me 3 months. But guess what? This is the 9th month and I've still not retired my parents yet. I've not even retired myself. How am I going to retire my parents? I was just posting my heart out on YouTube and grinding, and it just felt like the first few months of me posting, nobody was watching my videos. First month, nothing. Second month, nothing. Because my results were not forthcoming as quickly as I planned, it started putting this emotional weight on me. And I always felt this guilt within me because it felt like I was not just failing myself, but I was also failing my parents. It took me a while to accept the brutal reality that it's not going to happen as quickly as you expect it to happen. So it helps to have this long-term mentality. If you are thinking long-term, even though you are not getting views, you are learning new things, you are leveling up your video editing skills, thumbnail design skills, and even your camera skills. So never promise your parents they are going to retire them in 3 months. If you are watching this video and you are considering dropping out of school to become a YouTuber, never ever stay in a student lodge at all. When I dropped out, I didn't stay at home. I went back to school and resumed in my student lodge. And so I was staying in my former lodge where everyone already knew Celestine is a medical laboratory science student in 200 level. I just kept promising myself that I'll just put up with this within the next few months. I'll get my entire blow up and jackpot. In the beginning, it was very easy for me to say no to all these distractions. My neighbors would be outside playing video games, they'll be watching movies. I was always indoors, locked in, editing videos, writing my newsletters. So I always felt lonely and I always wanted to feel among. But around the 3rd month, when I kept expecting my viral moment to happen, but it was not happening, I started giving in to the distractions. I might be indoors trying to film a video. Then when I hear the sound of football coming from my neighbors from outside, I'll quickly off my camera, go outside and start playing football with them. Your environment matters more than you can imagine. Never ever stay in a student lodge at all. You are thinking of starting a YouTube channel and you are expecting the YouTube algorithm to pay your bills within the first 3 to 6 months, then you are in for a tough ride, my friend, because it's not going to happen. I'm not saying these things to discourage you. I'm telling you the real truth. I didn't do anything else to put money in my pocket. I never started side hustles, never took any jobs. I was deeply dependent on my family for support. If I had started other side hustles like YouTube automation that's running right now, freelancing like video editing or copywriting, it would have made it so much easier for me because I wouldn't have had to rely on my parents for support, and I would definitely have had enough money to invest in my YouTube gadgets. Do more. You will discover that you are not going to have problems with ideas. You are going to have a lot of ideas. You are sitting down, ideas will come. You are in the shower, ideas will come. You are having dinner, you are having breakfast. Ideas will always keep flowing, right? Because you are now a creative. The problem you are going to have is with execution. Most of the times, if you execute 5% of the ideas you have out of 100, your life would have been transformed by now. In the beginning, when I first dropped out, I watched a lot of YouTube channels and I was trying to do what professional YouTubers with iPhones and a team of 20 people were doing. I spent days trying to script a single video. I was doing storyboarding. All these things took me 2 to 3 weeks before I could upload a single video. Nowadays, I no longer spend too much time on my production process. For example, I've been talking for God knows how long. This is the bullet points that I have for this video. I just pick a point, talk about it, and I go to the next point. Final and most important lesson: when you see someone doing better than you on the internet, do not feel like you are in a competition with that person. When I first dropped out, I was always trying to find people like me within my surroundings, but little did I know that the people I needed were already on the internet. And it wasn't until when I started reaching out to creators that I really admired that I started building my own community of close friends on the internet. I reached out to guys like me on Substack. I was surprised when he told me, Celeste, I know you. I've been watching your YouTube videos. I was like, really, nigga? This is me with 12,000 subscribers. Back then, I was just about 150 subscribers. From Substack, we exchanged contacts and now we've been talking. I've been able to meet other creators too, like Syncade, really amazing guy. If you're watching this, shout out Syncade. So that's one of the advantages of putting yourself out there. When you see a creator doing better than you on the internet, always reach out to them and never think that you are in a competition with anybody. If you want more deep topics like this, there's a link to my free newsletter in the description box below. And if you want to see exactly what it feels like being a college dropout in Nigeria, watch this video next. Always remember, your dream life is closer than you think, but no one is coming to give it to you. You've got to go get it. This emotional